If you and your spouse are considering reconciling, then this video is for you. But there's something very key in the words that I just said that I need you to hear. If you and your spouse are considering reconciling, then this is for you. You see, what we typically see a lot of at Marriage Helper are people who are on fire about standing for their marriage. They want it to be saved. But many times their marriage isn't yet in a situation where the other spouse is on board and willing to at least consider the possibility of what reconciliation would look like. So if that's where you are, where you're saying, I want to reconcile, but my spouse is still gone, not talking to me, then you're not there yet. And what you need to do is go and get our Save My Marriage course, go watch our videos on YouTube, and get to the point where reconciliation is possible. But that's not who I'm talking to here. But if you are in a situation where you're saying, no, my spouse is back, or we're talking more, he's mentioned that maybe he or she would like to consider the possibility of reconciling, but they don't know how, or they don't know what it would look like, then stay tuned. But also, if you're in the boat where you're saying, we're committed, we want to reconcile, but we just don't know how to navigate this journey. Maybe you've tried a couple of times and you've ended up fighting more than you thought, and then thought, is this even possible? That is very common when it comes to reconciliation. When two people are ready and willing to at least talk about the possibility of restoring their marriage and coming back together, it's not an easy journey. It is a rocky road. But it doesn't mean that you shouldn't try, or that it's insurmountable, or that it's so hard that you shouldn't even get started. Instead, it means that it's even more important for you to go through a proven process and framework so that you and your spouse can learn how to navigate this road with the absolute best outcome possible. It's unfortunate that I see so many couples who come to our Marriage Helper workshop, and after the workshop, they are ready to reconcile. They're eager to see what this could look like moving forward, and they try and do it themselves. And it will happen. It is guaranteed that at some point you're going to have another fight. There's going to be something else that comes up in your conversations that's hurtful, that you didn't know about before. And then you begin to question whether or not it's even worth it to put this marriage back together. But that's a normal part of reconciliation, and it shouldn't deter you from staying the course and ultimately reconciling your marriage and having a better marriage than ever before. That's why we created this new Exploring Reconciliation course. For the first time ever, we at Marriage Helper have provided a framework to couples who are together wanting to work on reconciliation. Whether that means that you're in camp A, where you're saying, we're just dipping our toe in the water, seeing what it might look like, but neither of us are committing to reconciliation yet, but we're at least willing to explore it together. Or you're in camp B, where you're saying, no, both of us are ready. We will cannonball into the deep end of the pool, but we just don't know where the pool is. If you're in either of those situations, then this course is exactly what you need. And I promise you, it is more effective than counseling. It's more effective than going at it on your own. And it's more affordable than either of those options. And the mess that would come out of you trying to do it yourself, and then you end up in therapy where you're going to spend thousands of dollars trying to get it all reconciled and worked out. No, we've provided it for you in this course. We guide you through this system that we call the 5 E's, because every single part of it starts with the letter E. And in it, we teach you exactly what that system looks like, exactly what that step looks like. We give you and your spouse a framework of questions to ask each other so that you can really navigate and outline what it might look like for you to reconcile well, so that both of you know what you are getting into during the reconciliation process. And then it's not even until the end of the course that you even have to make that personal commitment or decide whether or not you want to reconcile. There's so much value you even get on the front end of it. So that should be really assuring news to you. If you have a spouse who's still hesitant, or maybe you're hesitant and you're saying, I just don't know that things can actually change, or I've been hurt before, I don't know that I want to go back into this. This course provides the opportunity for you to explore what the possibilities could be before having to make the commitment to do it. It's absolutely what you need right now. And if you are both committed, then you're going to have even more efficiency going through the course and get even more out of it from day one because you're both already on the same page. You have access to the course for life, so you can go through it as many times as you want. And we offer the bundle for you to put 3 coaching sessions with it as well, so that you can get ultimate value. You can get that personal one-on-one, a coach who is trained in this system to guide you through what reconciliation looks like, to be that neutral third party that you are going to need, I promise you, during this process. And since this is a new course, we want as many people to get access to this as possible, especially as we're going into the holiday season, which is highly stressful. You may be wanting to try and get some things ironed out and smoothed out before Thanksgiving and Christmas. So we want to give you the ability to start doing it now so that you will have a better, more peaceful holiday season, I promise you. This course, it offers so much. I promise you, you're going to get value from it. And it's going to give you the framework and the conversation starters you need to navigate the reconciliation process with ease. Look forward to seeing you inside the course.